What's happening on the return is he'll get this to about the 23. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They go play action now. Ryan. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Touchdown. Here's Koo to kick off. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. On 1st down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It got his man complete. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, an 80-yard touchdown. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. They'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie it with a PAT here first half. Why go for the lead right now?
The old school mindset says if you have a better team, you just go ahead and continue to try and dominate. There's also a school of thought, if you don't think you're quite as good, you have to try and take advantage of opportunities. And finally, I just think this is analytics coming into the game. Someone saying the more you go for 2, the better your chances are of actually getting them.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Ryan to throw. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
Kyle Pitts out of Florida was the 4th overall pick in the 2021 draft, the highest a tight end has ever been taken. A lot of people thought he was the best player in the draft as well. Wearing number 8, he's a matchup nightmare for any defense. Good grab there for a first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. And this is caught by Williams. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. Now it's Ryan. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Ryan will throw again. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check the backer. Check the backer.
They run with Patterson. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan escaping the pressure right. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Quite a decision there on 4th down. They didn't just want the first. They wanted 6 points, and following the interception, they're going to come away with neither.
And that's too bad, partner, because they really went for it on that one, right? Because I think in their mind, sometimes the illogical
throw left side is complete on the diving effort. That catch good for only a couple.
Maximum effort, partner. Minimal gain.
Yeah, minimal gain. Looked good, though. And they will not get the snap off here. This is going to back them up halfway. That's a half the distance penalty. So look here, from the 4 back to the 2-yard line. Out of his end zone, Heineke. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Working out of the gun. Here's Heineke. He gets it to Sims, complete. And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15. Off the play fake, Heineke. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll throw again. Heineke. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Play action now. Here's Heineke. Taking a shot for Samuel. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And Washington has taken the lead. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot, and people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Ryan. But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Chase Young. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From the gun, it's Ryan. But it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. He's picked off just shy of midfield. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They go play action. Now Heineke winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. They'll try and throw for it. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Anuakin. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Play action. Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. And think about the defense right now.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Cam Sims, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And Washington going to add on to their lead. From the gun, Heineke. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Well, a good job shifting right, finding his target. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Play action. It's Ryan. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And now the rookie's free. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Ryan. That's going to be caught by Pitts. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Falcons cut into that lead. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. It's good, and it's now 35-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10. Here's Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Troy Apke. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Now a dump off here complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. On play action, Heineke. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin. His 6th touchdown of the season. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. From the shotgun, it's Heineke. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Rolling to his right. Oh, what a catch by Pitts. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Ryan. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Buying time to his left. And this one is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive, as they've got it 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 96 yards. And the Washington offense just continuing to pour it on. Heineke to throw it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard. Ryan. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down. Check 48's the mic. Check 48. Space. You got nothing today. You got nothing.
On third down, Ryan. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Troy Apken. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. Now the Washington offense back onto the field. They'll go for 2 here. Now Heineke. Flush to his right. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, it's Ryan. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Kyle Pitts, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
We got 4. We got 4.
A final shot before break. Ryan. And my goodness, another interception. William Jackson with a pick. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring this one back. Touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And now this will be the final play of the half, as with no time remaining, they'll try and add 2 more to the lead right before intermission. Dancing to his left. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
by the time
we have to leave the booth.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. Heineke. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sims. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Heineke again. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's caught inside the 35.